Hey guys, it's Melanie and Clint, and we are here for the live show, the Spring Into Reading Athon live show. And I am so glad you have joined us or are joining us in the future if you're not watching this currently live. And well, let me go where I can see if anybody's actually watching us.
I just gotta share the link real fast.
Alrighty.
Because I told people I would share the link because they were like, "Where is it gonna be at?"
Okay, let me mute that so I don't have. There are 8 people watching us. Hello, Jimmy. He said, but also sleepy. It's late, so can't stay too long. But also, yay, Spring Into Reading Athon. And Tabby's here. Hello, Tabby.
Hi, Tabby.
Hi, Charlie.
I'll get to the comment section in a second to see who's all here. I just gotta.
Well, I just made sure here. And Sunny is here. We have 10 people watching us. Amanda. Hello, Amanda.
Hey.
Ah, how awesome.
I'm tweeting.
So how did everybody's Spring Into Reading Athon go so far? Just shrink this page so I can see everybody's comments.
I need live chat, not top chat. Cool.
Hi, Sky. It's her first experience with YouTube Live. Well, you know, I only have like a little bit of experience with YouTube Live, so.
Oh, hi, Julie.
Who's Julie? I didn't see a Julie.
Hungry Bookworm.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for staying up and hanging out with us. Oh my gosh, Tabby finished her last book last night. That's amazing.
That is amazing, seeing as both of us are a little behind on ours.
Yeah, Clint and I were discussing before it went live how behind we are, and we are. I'm more behind. Like Clint has finished 3. I've read 2. I'm kind of behind. I'm currently reading. Well, I was going to say 3 other books, but I'm reading 3 other books right now.
Technically 4 if you count internment.
Yeah, well, internment is put on hold for now. But I'm reading How to Hang a Witch, When the Sky Fell on Splendor, and The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. All at the same time. And I'm like, here and here and here. It's going to be a busy reading weekend to try to catch up with everything I need to do.
Same. And I have the Pink concert tomorrow night. So
jealous.
A friend of mine bought the tickets last March when they dropped.
That's awesome, Charlie and Jimmy. Charlie has read 3. Jimmy has read 4. Sky has finished 1. That's still good.
That is good because you're having fun.
I think Sunny said she couldn't, Sunny couldn't participate because of exams. But hey, at least you're hanging out with us while we're doing our live show, and so that's a good thing.
See, I'm so happy that I've already read the group book because I was trying to
13 times.
13 times. This is the 13th time. Because I was trying to scramble all day to try to read, and work was busy as hell. I left at 4 o'clock, and we had already made $1,700 today. That's a lot.
Amanda also finished 6. That is awesome. Charlie says, I literally finished How to Hang a Witch last night. It was so good. Yeah, I am currently on page 265 of this, so I have only this much left of How to Hang a Witch. I'm really enjoying it.
Okay, not to get into spoilers for those that haven't finished, what is everyone's ratings for the book for those who read it? Which, by the way, the group book was How to Hang a Witch. Here's a copy. And then I also have the sequel, Haunting the Deep, right here, which is just as good because it brings in Titanic.
It's about me. I'm the witch.
Ignore the random sparkly faggot. Pardon the language. Yeah, you the one said you'd be all like appropriate.
Guy says they don't think they ever heard of How to Hang a Witch before this, and they're really glad that it was the group read and really enjoyed it and gave it a 4 out of 5.
Yay!
I'm leaning towards 4 stars at this point. I'm really enjoying it.
I just can't wait till you get to the end.
There are things that are keeping me from a 5, but I definitely see giving it a 4.
Okay, where you're at, what are you having issues with? Just curious.
I'm having issues with her relationship with her stepmother. How she doesn't just say, hey, is this what's going on to her stepmother? That's my problem.
Like, without spoilery ways,
Yeah.
like Sunny.
Without spoiling anything, it's that mother-daughter relationship between her and her stepmother, and how she doesn't just ask her stepmother about certain things and just assumes the worst, even though she really likes her stepmother. So yeah, those are my issues. Like, if you really, really like someone and you've known them since you're like 6 years old, why would you automatically jump to the absolute worst possible scenario? That's my thought.
Mm-hmm.
And not talk to them about it, not ask them about it. Jimmy says, also, OMG, I know what Clint wants to say right now.
I really do want to say something, but I don't want to give anything away.
Well, like I said, I haven't finished it. I'm only on page 265. So things may change. But my opinion at this point is the fact that she isn't confronting her stepmother about but I can tell you by chapter 2, I was thinking, dude, this totally gives me Cinderella vibes on, like, you know, the wicked stepmother and all of that. But that was like,
kind of see that. I could kind of see that for a little bit.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was only like up till chapter 2. I was like, oh, this reminds me of Cinderella and the wicked stepmother and the father. You know, something has happened to the father and he can't be there. Though as it went on, that kind of changed. But at this point, I'm like, why don't you just ask her what's going on? That's my thought.
Okay, without getting, I'm trying to do this without spoilers for those who haven't finished.
Christine Ball says she's going to start tonight. Been recovering from surgery. Hope you're doing well, Christine.
Yes, I hope you're doing well.
Sky says Clint's face trying not to spoil. Huh? The relationship makes more sense as you read. I'm gonna have to request this from the library. I'm super curious now. Oh, it's Faye. Hi, Faye. Loving the haircut, Clint. By the way, looks new.
It had to go. The hair had to go.
You look like a new man.
I will state, one, I'm dyeing my hair blue soon, but that's a totally other issue because I finally have a job where I can have funky hair colors. And two, and two,
thank you.
When y'all see my vlog, I was just uploading pieces of the vlog to my laptop to clear off my thing. I'm going to have to redo the opening. And then there's this huge chunk missing out of my vlog because the 2 videos of that part, like, were corrupted. So Tuesday and Thursday are gone. Not Tuesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday are gone. And I had done where is it? Julie, matter of fact, had asked for a walkthrough of my binder, my book binder. And I had it all in the vlog. And now it's like gone.
Aww.
So I may do another clip of it, but we'll see. Just received the book today.
The rest of you know, Clint already knows this. I was planning on, like, you know, having some wine while doing this live show. But I'm already good and drunk, so.
But, okay, I'm going to ask this. And you're not done with the book yet, so you can still have whatever opinion you want. For everyone who has read the book, Team Jackson or Team Elijah? I already know some of y'all's answers because of Twitter. And ignore the smoke because Jupiter is
Jackson.
Big guy. So you're Team Jackson?
I'm Team Jackson at this point. Because, I mean, Elijah's dead.
So bad with the camera face.
I like Elijah, but at this point,
I would date
Jackson.
Read Haunting the Deep, and then you'll understand the face. Is all I'm gonna say.
Sorry, Phil. There's a very good
Charlie True
that my neighbors across the street, my brand new awesome neighbors from across the street who got me drunk are watching this live show right now and watching me drunk and knowing they got me drunk.
Jimmy, I can't say because spoilers. That's my answer. I'm gonna behave myself.
I'm so glad you like my book hauls, Roxanne. I have another one coming very, very soon. I've been trying to edit it today, but it's not done. And well, I'm probably too drunk to edit it tonight, so it may wait until tomorrow to finish.
It would be funny if you edited a video drunk and then posted it without realizing you edited it drunk. That would be funny to see what the outcome would look like.
Well, I would be afraid that I would cut out like important things. Are they Tiffany boxes behind you? Oh gosh, no. These, I wish they were Tiffany boxes. Try the World, which is a subscription box. And it's like food items from different countries around the world.
Why would they look obviously messed up?
Like, for example, I can't get it open. Okay.
I didn't notice it at first glance.
This particular box is the Korea box. And it's like, all these things are from Korea, which is pretty cool. And it has like recipes and stuff to go along with it. I love these boxes. I think they're so cool.
I completely agree, Sky. Food is always better. Food is always better than...
Ow!
You okay? Hi, Nikki. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Let's see if Faye says Melanie.
If you're gonna bring up Marilyn Monroe, I'll pull out the wallet. Just saying.
I'm glad you did me. I think I'm going to try to read Haunting the Deep for the sequel-a-thon after the Spring Into Reading-a-thon.
You will really like it. And I actually think, Julie, I think you would like these books because the history that's involved in them and the fact that at least you get the full history of the Salem witch trials through the first book. And then the second book brings in a lot of the history of Titanic. And I think you would really enjoy that.
Sorry. They said we need more drunk Melanie.
Maybe next live show, I'll be drunk too, and then we could have a full blast.
Yes. You know, there is something to the whole getting drunk before the live show. But I recommend, well, for me personally, Dana said getting drunk whenever. Putting makeup on is much easier to do when you're sober. I did this in like 5 minutes and I was just like, I can't tell what I'm doing. I'm like coloring on my face.
Mean, like I said before, you look better than the sparkly alien that walks in and out of the video.
Sky says they will attend every drunk show.
Yay!
Thank you.
Maybe we'll just turn into Julie and Chelsea, and we'll take over the drunk live show spot.
I appreciate a good drunk live show. Oh my gosh! So I was watching Chelsea's vlog.
By the way, everybody, this is Jupiter, my drag sister. He's getting ready for a show.
I am obviously a woman.
You still not in body yet, so you still man from the neck down.
Great neighbor.
I'm glad you did that on that side of the camera.
Wait, hold on, let me move the camera.
No, you stay on that side of the camera. Charlie says hi. Need another drink, neighbor. Sky's like, you still a man from the neck down. So, let's get into a little bit of spoilers.
Do you want to spoil anything?
Just from like the beginning, that way it's not like spoiling like the whole major plot thing.
Someone dies.
It's about witches.
You just gave away the full plot twist, girl. Okay, what do you think of the characters?
Oh crap.
What do you think of Mrs. Merriweather?
Who, me?
Yes.
I like her. She's like, okay, I see her as sort of this overweight, like slightly overweight, but just like not like fat, but like perfectly squishy. You want to hug her, and she makes you feel all good and comfy and at home.
I have always pictured her as Debbie Reynolds from Halloween Town. When she plays the grandmother in Halloween Town. Just shrink her down in age.
Just like a little bit fluffy and just perfect to hug.
She just reminds me so much of Debbie Reynolds.
I'm glad you find us funny, Jimmy. And Sky.
We are hooting and a half tonight. She drunk and I'm tired, so we are hooting and a half.
Faces, we both make it hard to read her book. Well, when you're watching a live show, yeah, sorry. I mean, you would not want me to read right now because, well, for one, I wouldn't understand a damn word I was reading. And two, that would be boring to watch.
I didn't click on that. Go back to the YouTube video.
I wish Miss Merriweather was my neighbor too. Oh my gosh. But then again, I would be.
I would want, no offense to my mother, I want Mrs. Merriweather as my mother.
No kidding.
Jackson can go away and I'll become Jackson.
It would be hard to not be like overweight if she was your mom. I mean, with all of the pastries and those lunches that she packs, and I want all of that food. Oh my gosh. Oh, so in the very beginning of the book, it was talking about she was gonna eat some raviolis or something, and I don't know what was going on in my brain. I don't even like raviolis, but I was like, man, I really want some raviolis. And I was like, as soon as I thought that, I was like, why am I thinking that? Because I don't even like ravioli.
I love raviolis.
And then I ordered an insane amount. If you saw me on Twitter, I ordered a ridiculous amount of food from Old Chicago. I ended up getting like one huge appetizer, 2 entrees, and 2 desserts because I couldn't make up my mind because of this stupid ravioli comment in the book.
What do you think of the Descendants? Despite the fact that Lizzie's a bitch and John's an asshole, I like them too. Let's go to the 3 I like.
Okay, so the main three that we see a lot of.
Alice, Mary, and Susanna.
I don't know where I stand with them yet because of where I am in the book. At this point, I'm not sure who I like and who I trust because up until a certain point, I like Susanna. But at this point, I'm like questioning if I can trust Susanna. How long have I been on book 2? About a year and a half now, almost. But then again, I don't know what it's going to be like with them at the end.
I will state, out of the 3, Susanna's my favorite.
Okay, so I was worried that she was like going to turn out to be evil or something, or she was going to be backstabby or something because of a certain part in the book. And I was like, maybe she's not as nice as we think she is because Cotton says something that tells Samantha she's missed something. I'm trying to say something where I don't spoil anything.
I know.
But the way I'm at right now, I'm just like, is Susanna somebody we can trust? And I'm guessing that since everybody likes Susanna, that the answer is yes.
I will state I like unlikable characters, so just putting that out there.
Jimmy said Alice is too stubborn. I feel like things would have gone better if she'd listened to Susanna.
Exactly. I love this book.
I don't know.
I'm trying to do this without spoilers.
My bottle is empty. Neighbor! Wait, they're across the street.
No, one of them's in the group chat.
What?
One of them's in the live chat because they were like, neighbor, you need more drink, neighbor?
Neighbor, I do need more drink. Actually, their son is apparently spending the night at my house now.
Okay.
Xander's made a friend. They have a boy the same age as Xander, so that's pretty cool.
That is good. Xander can have a friend.
I feel like I know exactly where you are there. Yeah, I am on page 265. I'm getting ready to start the chapter 40 Midnight Mission. Yeah. She has done her speech in school after the whole John thing. I'll say that. That is right.
What page?
I forgot already. 265. I'm about to start chapter 40, Midnight Mission. And she has already done her in front of the school after the whole John thing.
I know where you're at. Okay. That makes sense. So I'm going to ask everyone this. This is out. We're not going to talk about the book for a second. We're going to go back to the readathon itself. What challenges did you guys enjoy from this readathon?
Yes.
Which ones do you think? Which ones did you not like that we could like more for next year and give thoughts more to our falling into reading-a-thon?
And who plans on participating in the Fall into Readathon part 2, I guess, or round 2?
And I had thought about talking with Mel about possibly bringing on another host.
I was thinking about talking to you about that too. We need to talk.
I have 3 people in mind, and one of which is in the chat. But
I have one person in mind, and I don't see them in the chat.
Is the one person you thinking of? Do you do other live shows with them?
No.
Oh, Okay, then I think I know who you're going with.
The person I'm thinking of is not a YouTube well, they are YouTube, but their main thing is not YouTube.
Then I think I know who we're talking about. The same person we talked about before we started the live show.
I can't remember.
Did I send books?
Oh no.
Okay, so not her. Never mind. Because I was thinking of the person you do other live shows with, because I think that would be a hoot and a half.
That would be cool, but not what I was thinking. I was thinking somebody to run it on the other social media platform.
We could bring in more than one person.
I enjoyed trying to make as little books as possible fit all the challenges. You know what? Sometimes I do that too, Bailey, where I try to, like, if I can get one book to fit every challenge, that I go for that book and I read it first, so that if I don't complete anything else, if I don't read anything else, at least I've got all the challenges completed with that one book. I totally do that.
Let's just say Heart Forger. I finished this yesterday. Could complete romance, travel, and a book that's been collecting dust. Granted, it's only been collecting dust for a couple months, but still. I just wish it had flowers and green on the cover. Then it would have been like all the challenges.
Jimmy says he wants to do the Fall Into Reading Athon with us. Yay. And Sky said she liked all of our challenges and loved the group read the most. And Amanda loved the travel challenge. And yes, she will continue to do readathons with us. They're amused by my drunkenness as well. Tabby says she will be participating. How about making it international? Oh, absolutely. Anybody can join us. Totally. I mean, Charlie here in the comments, she's international. She's like over in the UK. And so is
and Nikki joined us for the first time from I Read Past My Bedtime, and she's Canadian.
Yeah, so it is totally international. Anybody can join us. We're happy to have everybody.
Hold on. How about if we bring in more than one person to help us host, and we make one of them international?
It's a thought.
So they could work with the international people. It's a thought.
It's a thought. We will have to discuss.
Yes.
Let's see. Charlie says, I like reading the one that has been gathering dust. Yeah. I think that's one of those. It really makes you think about something that's been sitting there for a long time, and you want to read it, and you've been planning on reading it, but other things have come first, and you just keep pushing it back. And I think that a challenge like that is like the perfect time to, yes, I'm going to read it.
The flowers were kind of hard for me too until I looked over at my Laura Jean books, and I was like, hey, they all have flowers. Let's finish this series.
My collecting dust one has been The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I actually had this book before everybody started talking about it, and I got it in a Pop Sugar box, and I like almost never get books in that box. And I got it, and I was like, and I just stuck it aside, never bothered reading it. And then like months later, everybody was raving about it on BookTube, and they're like, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. I love it. And I was like, maybe I should read it. But I just kept putting it off.
I will state, I only picked it up because someone told me the main character reminded them of Marilyn Monroe. And I was like, okay, you've got me hooked. Let me check this book out. And now I want to read everything by her.
I've heard it referred to as not Marilyn Monroe, but oh my gosh, what's her name? Elizabeth Taylor.
I could see Elizabeth Taylor because Elizabeth Taylor did marry a gay man like multiple times.
Carolyn says hi. Hi, Carolyn. Oh, we have a couple of Canadians here.
I mean, I can't wait to read it either, Bailey. Bailey's part of the book club that Nikki started from I Read Past My Bedtime what I was talking to you about?
I watched Nikki's video recently where she mentioned awesome booktubers, and she mentioned you, Clint, if you haven't watched that video. She
Oh,
also
Nikki's video?
mentioned
Yes.
Charlie.
She had me crying when I
But
watched it.
it's okay. I wasn't mentioned. It's fine. Oh, Faye's got to go. Bye, Faye. It was nice
Bye,
seeing you.
Faye. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, me. So, yeah, I have food waiting across the street.
Hold on. I've got an idea. I want to throw out a
And
question.
alcohol.
What challenges do you guys think would work for a fall into reading-a-thon challenge? That could give us ideas to maybe either improve our falling into reading-a-thon, replace ones that you didn't like, or what? I'm just curious.
Or things that make you think of fall. Like we had challenges that were like the leaves are falling.
Pull it
and
out.
It was something about the colors, like red, green, red, orange, and yellow.
I
Read
have
a
it
book
right
with
here.
red, orange, or yellow on the cover.
I have our challenges right here from fall. I'm
Well,
very well organized.
share them with everybody.
Because we had schools in session to read the group book because, you know.
Everybody goes back to school in fall.
Or if you can't read the group book, buddy, read a book. Then we did The Leaves Are Falling. Read a book with either orange, red, or yellow on the cover. I Want S'mores. Read an ooey gooey romance. Pumpkin Spice Latte and Apple Picking, I think, was my favorite challenge from that. Because we got to get really creative with it. To read a book that either had a fruit or beverage on the cover. And then I remember Trick or Treat. Read a spooky novel. But we would love to hear your guys' ideas because we may take some of them into consideration.
I want to say, I think, as far as something like the s'mores one, I think I would want to do it like we did with Spring into Reading-a-thon, where it was you can read a romance or a book centered around friendship. I liked having that option because not everybody likes. Well, hello, Kitty.
Or and we can also.
This is Tigger. But with that, I think not everybody likes romance, so having that option of romance or friendship, I think was a good option with this one.
Oh, okay. I like what Bailey put. Rereading a book you have previously DNF'd.
Maybe.
Depending on how we did it.
I totally unhaul everything I DNF.
I've gotten to the point where if I'm not in the mood for the book and I'm actually slightly interested in it, I'll DNF it for now, put it back on my shelf. But if I'm DNFing it because I don't like it, I have a tub in my closet that I'm throwing the books in. And once it's full, I'll do an unhaul video and then get rid of. I have too many books on my TBR shelf for that.
All you see is tail.
Anyone have any ideas for a group read for Fall into Reading-a-thon? Something that makes you think fall. Granted, I know How to Hang a Witch didn't really make you think spring either, but
as far as something that's reread, I'm down with a reread type challenge. We might throw that in, but I think with that it could be something could be a thing that you DNF, or it could just be something that you've read before and enjoyed and still. Because if I DNF something and Sky says they do it too, they get rid of it. But if I really like it, I keep it so I can reread those.
That's what I liked about Reread-a-thon, which started right before this. Getting to reread things that you loved.
It's okay, Charlie.
What?
Amanda asked if we're thinking about doing a summer readathon as well. And I thought about it, we haven't really discussed it at this point.
I mean, I would be down, but let me and Mel talk about it because I've seen the success of spring and fall. So, depending on our schedules.
Yeah, because I know, like I personally am planning on going to BEA and BookCon this summer, and I have a lot of unpacking and crap to do with my new house. I don't know if we're going to be ready for a spring or for a summer type readathon. We may do it. We may just decide to go ahead and do something that's very like laid back.
We will let you guys know.
Yes, we will definitely let you know.
The thing is if we do a summer, does that mean we have to do a winter?
Exactly. Let's see. What about a challenge
Hi, Jimmy.
based on actual events? Now that's a good idea. Read a book that's based on actual events. I'm down with something like that.
And we could quiz that to make it work for fall too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jupiter wants to suggest something to us.
Good night, Jimmy.
Bye, Jimmy. Night.
Bye, Jimmy.
Jupiter wants to suggest something to us. I don't know if it's a challenge or a book.
It's kind of both, but the Maximum Ride series from it start to finish. All 8
Okay,
books.
now.
Yeah, that is a very
I already suggest a lot of James Patterson. I'm known for
read my
suggesting.
book. I'm writing a book. Y'all should read my book.
maybe like a vacathon and you only do half the amount. 3 books. That's an idea. Like a summer vacation, take it easy, summer reading.
I mean, my birthday is in July.
My birthday's in May.
So.
Birthday-a-thon.
Yes! Come on, birthday-a-thons.
Oh, me.
Okay, Charlie.
Y'all just keep coming with these ideas because we can take them and we can use them for a future.
Julie says you're looking fierce, Jupiter. Thank you. Jupiter says thank you. I don't know about a nonfiction because we originally had that idea for Fall Into Reading-a-thon and we turned it into the schools in session kind of thing.
Good night, Charlie. We love you.
Night, Charlie. Thank you for joining us. Love you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning where she is.
Yes.
We're almost there.
I do like this idea of a vacation-a-thon with like 3 challenges.
Yeah, we may end up doing some kind of like summer vacation reading-a-thon. Y'all are totally going to convince us before the end of this live show.
Probably. I mean, but then that would give us the thought of, do we do a winter-a-thon?
If we do a summer one, we're going to do a winter one too.
Well, but the thing about it is we would have to we would have to make the winter one something funny.
Oh, no, it would be Christmassy. It would be all Christmassy books.
Okay, my problem with that is, what's her name? With Chelsea and them just did the Christmas readathon last year. So Christmas is already done and taken. That's why I'm like, we could do it where one of the challenges.
First time doing that, and that was like some kind of sponsored thing. Whatever.
We could, okay, but my thing is if we do a winter, we could do one of the challenges being a holiday book for those that don't celebrate
Wonderland-a-thon.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby.
Melanie, how many books do you read per month? According, it's a question for you.
God,
Ginger, yes. We could do Christmas in July. Kidding. But that would be funny.
I don't know. I I don't know. I think I tend to read typically maybe 15 to 20 books a month. Sometimes I read a lot. Like I have read over 20 books in a month before. I've read like, I don't know, 22 books in a month before. And then I've had a month, like, I want to say this past November, I read like one book the entire month. And I want to say I probably read like approximately 140, 150 books over 2018. So about that much.
You know, because the fact that we mentioned Vacation-a-thon being half the challenges, we could do Winter Wonderland being half the challenges. And they'd be like, and we could call them all the season readathons.
Is the season-a-thon? Oh, that would totally be our Christmas one.
See, but my thing is with the winter, I like Winter Wonderland a little bit better.
Winter Wonderland-a-thon, and they would all be the 'Tis the Season-a-thons.
My thing is I like the idea of having one challenge that's based on a holiday. For those who don't celebrate Christmas, can read a book based on Yule, Kwanzaa. Wow, Hanukkah. My brain was like, wait, I'm missing the other major one. My drag persona over here is bitching me in the head. Bitch slapping me for forgetting the Jews. Huh?
I said mine too.
It's like you're forgetting the Jews. Bad Tari.
Oh, Carolyn asked what our favorite book box is.
I will state I've only ever gotten one book box. That's Outcrate. But I do have a book box coming from. Hey Sky, help me out. Pineapple. Oh, Sky. Pineapple something. Is
Pineapple?
Yes, it's the Sky. You know what box I'm talking about. The Once Upon a What box.
Once Upon a Book Club.
No, it's Once Upon a What is the name of the book that's going to be in the box.
Sky says Pineapple
Miracles. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sky.
I have never heard of that.
It's a friend of ours on Instagram that has an Etsy account and does boxes. And this box, they worked side by side with the author. There are candles that if you light in different spots in the book, you actually smell what they're smelling in the book.
Oh, that's cool.
I can't wait to see the box. I need the box.
So I'm torn.
Yes, use code Slytherin13 at checkout. Thank you, Sky.
I'm torn. I get so many different book boxes. One of my absolute favorite boxes is the Once Upon a Book Club box. I love that box so much. It's like as you're reading, you get to certain pages in the book that have a Post-it note that say "Open your gift," and you go back into the box and you find the gift that has that page number on it, and you open it up, and it's something that goes along with the story. So if it talks about some water bottle in the story at that point, the gift that you open tends to be a water bottle described, is exactly like they described in the book, or a picture, or all kinds of different stuff.
Shade guy, but true.
Some are really, really useful, and some are not so useful, but they're all like so cool, and it's so interactive, and I love that box. Also, I really, really like Outcrate. I love that the books come signed. I love that they have a special jacket for them. And another box that I really, really like is the Totally Booked Crate. But though she puts a lot of work into that box, and I absolutely love that box, she struggled with getting things, and she had to rearrange the schedule of stuff, so she's behind on those boxes. but they always come like with amazing stuff in them. So I really, really love the Totally Book Crate boxes. And for me, they're worth waiting for. So those would probably be my like top boxes.
I've watched a lot of unboxings, and I really like the Unplugged book box, and I kind of want to try it one day. Chelsea Palmer unboxes them all the time, and it's all about unplugging from reality and doing better care with yourself. And then I also like the one that she unboxed, I think is the second Starlight box.
I get that one.
Where like all this stuff is connected to the book. Sky, what is your favorite book box? Because I know you get a lot, and you're a rep for a lot of companies on Etsy. Any of them your favorite? Let's put you to the test.
Yeah, Second Star Books is one that I get, and I used to get them monthly, and I thought they were a really cool box, like a monthly box. They changed how they do their boxes, and I was not as impressed with the normal monthly box that they do now.
Oh, I thought you did, Sky. My bad.
And it's their monthly box reminds me too much of other subscription boxes, and it's not like before they were doing all debut authors, and it was all like mystery and suspense and things that I hadn't really heard of, and they all sounded really cool. And they changed their monthly thing, and they're not doing that. They have a seasonal box though that is still that, and you get 2 books. One's like a classic, I think, typically, and then a debut author, and a lot of cool stuff that goes with it. I get their seasonal box because it's more like how their monthly box was before.
See, I like their quarterly, like you were saying, where it comes with the classic and stuff like that. Then if I ever did them, I would do one of them because I like how the classics look. Because when you pulled out Frankenstein, I almost died because Frankenstein's my favorite classic of all time.
And that was in one of their monthly boxes before they changed how they are doing things. Now, to get a box like that, you have to get the quarterly box.
Chew up my butt, man. Most of my unboxings are rep giveaways. True. True.
I'm running out empty, man.
But like we were saying earlier, anyone have any ideas for a group read? Any books that you guys love that you think would work for any of the seasons?
True.
Now that we're talking about possibly Vacation-a-thon and Winter Wonderland-a-thon, which I think we're going to do a little bit better with a couple of those names, but
there was supposed to be a break there, guys. No, I'm joking.
I mean, it would be a break between Owls and Newts and Contemporary-a-thon and
Owls and Newts. Oh God, I gotta plan my owls. I have to unpack my books.
Okay, my problem with Owls is I have no books except for I have no books with star in the title except for a Court of Frosted Starlight, which I don't know if I want to read that book again or not.
Oh.
None of the books on my shelf have star in the title.
Star?
Okay,
hold on.
Like Vacation-a-thon. It's the other one that I was like needs a little work, but that's besides the point.
Hold on. I'm gonna find books with star in the title.
Because I don't read a lot of sci-fi. That's the problem. Is I used to be really big into sci-fi, and I just
oh, The Sun is also a star, and a movie's coming out about that.
I do want to read that. I have been getting into contemporary lately. So
there's also The Star-Touched Queen. I have that book as well. Let's see. There's The Last Star, which is part of the Fifth Wave series.
There's
The Name of the Star, which is the first book in the Shades of London series, which I also have. There's The Midnight Star, which is the third book in the Young Elite series by Marie Lu.
Are you going to do Fantasy-a-thon and mix it with your owls? Julie announced Fantasy-a-thon, which is the first week of April. No, I think it's like the 8th through something.
I wasn't planning on it.
It's supposed to be the opposite of the Dipper-a-thon.
Myself personally, because like this week, there's been very little that I've actually been able to get done as far as the new house or the old house, getting it ready. So April, I need to take it really easy on myself because like this week I can't do anything.
I like Carolyn. Side note, I like Carolyn's name, Snowed In-a-thon.
Snowed In-a-thon. I like it.
I kind of like that.
Let's see. Well, they said Snowed In-ation.
Oh, but
Bright Lights from a Hurricane by Grace McGinty would be great for the summer read.
I see what you're doing there, Sky. I see what you're doing there. I've been wanting to get to Grace's books. I see what you're doing.
I've never heard of that.
I love you. But that would be a good idea. Because she's an indie author.
Mm.
And that would give some light to indie authors too.
Oh, I like that idea. I have some indie books though, but I don't have that one. I have a couple of indie books that I really want to read, but I haven't had the time to read them. But I got that, like, when I went to the Decatur Book Festival, I got to meet a lot of really cool indie authors, and I bought their books, and they sounded really good, and I got them to sign all their books, and I even put them in my vlog talking about their books, but I haven't gotten a chance to read them yet.
I know we've been buying so many books lately between the two of us that I'm pushed aside. I feel like starting January of next year, we should be on a book buying ban until we shorten our TBR.
I should always be on a book buying ban. Am I ever? No. Even if I tell myself I am, no.
Sky, that's a really good idea.
Now, I have a full order waiting for me on Book Outlet. And I even have stuff to save for later. And I'm just like, I can order all this. I want to order all this. I shouldn't order any more.
I have Book Outlet pulled up right now in one of the tabs. I was about to start looking when we started.
Tabs of Book Outlet. What are you talking
about? See, I'm on a book buying ban until after my trip to Salem. Which, by the way, because we read How to Hang a Witch, I'm just going to throw this out here because this seems like the perfect place to do it. I'm going to Salem the last weekend of the month. Next weekend, I'm going to Salem to Adriana's event for her newest book, Killing November, which I think everyone needs to read. It's a lot better than this one, and everyone knows these are my favorite, and I will state Killing November is even better.
Hey, wait, is you said her mother may be here in the chat? Are you here in the chat, Mom?
I don't think she got to pop in because she's in group chats on Facebook right now. Because we're talking about the event next week, so they're like planning things.
Killing November sounds great for fall. That would be a great good group read for fall.
It really would. It's okay. Killing November, for those who don't know what Killing November is about, it's pretty much a secret society spy school. I
mean, it says November in the title.
It really does. They missed a mark by putting it in March.
Oh, we can make that challenge. Either read the group read, which is Killing November, or because it already has November in the title, it could be or read a book with a month in the title.
Oh, I like that.
This is how we come up with our ideas.
We just back and forth. But I will say, Killing November, first book I read this year, 5 stars, blew me away, put me in a reading slump. And when it says don't trust anyone, it means don't trust anyone. From like the second page, it says don't trust anyone. I'm too trusting of a person.
Well, if anybody wants to send that to me for my birthday.
I mean, I am seeing her and getting things signed.
Ooh.
Maybe. We'll see.
See, I don't know what it's about, but the title sounds perfect. I mean, really, the title, I don't know anything about the book. So far, I'm enjoying her writing, so I'm cool with that. I don't know anything about the book except the title. And I mean, the title is a month in fall.
I will
So
also,
for me, it works.
because I'm already shouting out Killing November, I want to shout out the movie We Are Boats, which I'm looking forward to. It comes out.
I'm not a boat.
It comes out the same exact day as Killing November, and it's by her husband, James Bird. Is her husband, directed and produced it, and the author stars in the movie as well as one of the characters. And it's about our place in life and what living, like what's the true meaning of living and stuff like that. And Adriana has done movies such as Eat, Spirit Eat, I think is the title of that one, and Honey Glue, which is about a transgender.
Okay, 2 things. 1, I have food waiting. And 2, I really need to pee. So we need to end this soon. Because I need to go to the restroom and I need to go eat. And this has been a lot of fun, but I also need alcohol.
So I will just leave it here and state me and Mel will take all y'all's things into consideration. Look forward to possibly a vacation-a-thon.
Yes, and a winter wonderland-a-thon or a snowed-in-a-thon.
I kind of like snowed-in-a-thon a little bit more.
Yeah, me too. I'm digging the snowed-in-a-thon because it's like nice and short. Can you both do a video on how you budget for books?
I don't.
I don't either.
Where I currently live, just so you know, is I live with my mother now, and currently I don't pay rent.
Yeah, I just don't.
My only bills right now are my cell phone and my insurance.
I just buy too many books.
And I tend to pre-order books these days.
Me too.
Cheaper.
Occasionally. I pre-order the books that I really, really, really am super excited about. Like anything Cassandra Clare, I pre-order that. But or something that Xander's really gotten into, I'll pre-order that.
My pre-order list. I have dates, I have names, I have importance when they come out, when I need to pre-order them, just saying.
You have way too much detail.
I'm way too organized.
If I want to see what I've pre-ordered, I just go on my Amazon order.
Also, don't forget, Cassandra's next book comes out on the 2nd of April. The Magnus and Alex book.
I've already pre-ordered.
Which I can't wait. But I'm
and there's a couple of her books that she's got coming out, and I've pre-ordered all of them. Because, yes, I love her.
And I will state, I hope you all guys are enjoying the readathon. And I'm so happy you guys decided to join us. And yes. I know even the author is really appreciative to those who have read the book because I have talked with her about it. And she was super excited when I told her we made it the group read that she was in tears.
Oh, awesome. I can't wait to see your vlog or whatever that you do when you go and meet her. And maybe she'll even share her thoughts on this readathon. I think it would be awesome.
I actually plan on asking her a couple of questions while we're there.
Good night, Ty. Good night, Tabby.
And there's going to be quite a bit of vlog footage because we've got 2 events happening. One, I can vlog. The other one, I still don't know because it's kind of a secret thing. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but we'll see.
How exciting.
But thank you guys for joining us. This was really fun. And keep a lookout for our vlogs, which mine's going to be a little weird and a little backwards, but
mine's going to be a mess
it's me.
too.
But then again, it's me. I'm a little weird. I'm a little backwards. If you don't like it, bye. It's just
drunk and a little not getting a lot ready.
And me and Mel will talk about vacation-a-thon, snowed-in-a-thon, and possibly people helping us with things. Because I have an idea. I got what she was going with, and I have a few couple people that could be here, could not be here, that could help us with something. But I hope you guys have fun. If you've only read one book, so be it. At least you had fun.
One book, that means you participated, and we are happy.
That means you won the readathon. As long as you're enjoying and having fun, that's what's important. That's what our readathons are about. So,
Tabby said, "Good night, Clint. Good night, Clint."
Oh, I'm sorry. I talk a lot. I had a train of thought. Now I lost it. But we will talk with you guys later. Just keep a lookout for our vlogs. And yeah, happy springtime, seeing this is the day after the first day of spring. Yay! And happy Astra for those who worship Astra. That's first day of spring, but whatever.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. Or if you want to see more videos of Clint, make sure to go to his channel and click his subscribe button so you can see his vlog and his TBR and all of that good stuff if you're not already subscribed already. As you can see, he's an awesome human being.
I try.
And to remember to always be completely you. Until next time, bye.